Let's talk 3D stamping. This is a trend I've been slowly seeing pop up on Instagram and TikTok. When I tried it with these two swatch sticks, you can see that I matched the colors up better than I did with the pink over here, and everything. Once you get those colors matched up between the stamping polish and the gel polish, then you get that dimension with the 3D stamping. So let me walk you through this. The two gel polish colors I'm going to be using are from EnVogue in the Lacquer collection, and it is called Trippin and Lemonade. You want to put down 1 or 2 coats depending on the viscosity of your gel polish or the potted gel that you were using on top of either your full coverage tips or your client. So I'm gonna do that, and then we will be right back. While the gel polish is curing, I want to talk about the clear gel that I used. In the first swatch stick, this one over here, I used just a regular clear builder in a bottle or a clear structured gel, anything that's in a bottle, whatever you want to call it, that's what I used. And these two over here, I used a clear hard gel. Now, I will say this, when you do this trend, you can't just put down a slip layer. You do have to build up the gel a little bit in order to get that depth and dimension that you need. Now that I have all the gel polish, the gel that I'm going to use is called Simply Sculpt from EnVogue, and this is just a clear hard gel. I prefer using a hard gel over a rubber base or a builder in a bottle, something like this. Now, it doesn't have to be a thick viscosity like this. This is just what works for me. So definitely play around with this before you do this on yourself or a client. After you build up your slip layer, what you're going to do is you're going to go back and you're going to get a small bead, and you're going to build up that layer that is going to give you that depth and dimension between the gel polish and the stamped image. And if you need to go back in and get a little bit more, that is perfectly okay. I'm not going to file too much. I just want to make sure that it's going to be nice and smooth, but I still want all of that gel to be there. Now, because I chose a thicker gel that doesn't self-level, that is why I am going to file. If I chose a clear gel that does self-level, I probably wouldn't have had to file. I would have just been able to go in with the buffer. And I find out when doing something like this, this is one of those nail designs that is a trust the process type of thing. Scrape, pick up, take off the excess. Okay, I'm gonna turn this diagonal like this to make sure everything is covered. Press that down and pick that up. Also, a little tip, when you're doing something like this, when you filed the nail and you have to stamp directly on here, for doing nail art like this, take a lint-free wipe or a cotton round, whatever you want to use, and this is just acetone, and anything that is on here will just get melted off with the acetone. Pick up. I use the stamper to take off the excess, especially when it's a full image like this. I'm going to take the nail. I'm going to hold this sideways like I did before. Okay. Play around with the lines. Have everything line up before you stamp. Pop that down, hold it down for 2 or 3 seconds, and then pick it up. Now that you're all done with your stamping, now you need to do the top coat to finish everything off and to see how everything looks together. Now, in my opinion, anyone that knows me knows that I love a matte top coat, but with this design, you really need a shiny top coat. That way you could see all of your hard work and the layers and the dimension just fall right into place. Here are the final results of the 3D stamping. I absolutely love this new trend that is going around. I need to do my nails on my dominant hand, and well, I'm actually going to have fun and do this. I don't know how many colors I'm going to do this with. I'm going to see what I have with my stamping polish and how many colors I can match up to the gel that I have. As usual, everything that I use will be listed in the description box below, and I'll see you later. And let me know in the comments if you're gonna try this new trend of 3D stamping.